Hello, my name is Kat. Welcome to Love, Drama, and Deceit. We're going to do a daily recap of The Young and the Restless. Um, Today on The Young and the Restless, Phyllis was eavesdropping. She overheard Billy and Sally talking about what he was going to do to Victor to get revenge and let that Tomas man take care of Victor for him. And we already know that Phyllis gonna go and get some kind of deal going with Victor, and Victor need to sit down and leave Cal and Claire alone, and that right there is not gonna work out because Claire doing too much. Like
Uh,
Cal told her, why does that matter so much? He's not your father; he's your grandfather. I mean, go do you, because it's not gonna work out between y'all anyway. Because you're gonna keep pushing Cal away, and that's what's gonna push him into Argonne.
that's what I was getting ready to say. Cause you're trying to come up with all these plans for my grandpa. Man, you about to go and do what you gotta do and sit down somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna go ahead.
No, but
No, it's just a matter of time because he gonna get tired of like he said, it feels like three people in that relationship instead of two.
Uh-huh.
Three people, that's a crowd. It get old real fast.
yeah. And then Nikki keep flip flopping, telling her go ahead, and then you're gonna tell her to slow it down.
I know.
Which I do think they should. I do think they're moving too fast. For her being the person that she is, she's doing it. I don't think they need to be rushing it. Yeah, you need to at least wait 2 or 3 years and think about something like that. No, you ain't been together for a year yet, and all of a sudden you want to move in together already, girl. You don't even know what you're doing.
You don't even know Kyle like we know him. We know him better than you do. We ain't trying to move in with it.
Well, that's the thing though.
Hello?
Huh? What happened?
I don't know, but yeah, she said that's the thing, Trisha. But anyway, but yeah, she don't know what she walking into. I mean, for her to get it together
Oh,
and
this.
move on to something. Move. I just think she need to slow it down because
Yeah.
Victor's not going to stop. He's going to keep on messing and messing until he break them up, and
He gonna
then
run that
now
child crazy. That's what he gonna do.
Hello,
he gonna make her sent. Yeah,
Yeah.
can
he
y'all
gonna.
hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we hear you. Yeah,
Hello.
yeah, we hear you.
You can't hear us.
No, we can't. Trisha, let me take that out and put it back in.
Cat. There you
Hello.
go. Oh, there we go. I don't know what
Okay.
happened.
Yeah, but yeah, we were still talking about Claire and putting so much emphasis on Victor in their relationship, and what she need to she need to just stop. She's doing too much. Like I say, she don't know Cal, she don't know Victor. We know them both better than she do.
Yeah.
Right, but when you were saying Nikki flip flopping, I don't feel like Nikki flip flopping because I think she can see it in her face because Diane saw it. They've obviously seeing something that she don't want to make the step. She's not ready for it. It's not that she don't want to do it. She's just not ready to take that step, and they obviously see that because it's no coincidence that both of them pulled her to the. I mean, brought that up to her.
She trying to make Cal happy instead of making herself happy. That's what she.
Well, she pretty much said it that one time. You think she's not ready, and when he said, well, we're gonna get our own place, and then wanted her to move in there, she said, no, I didn't think it was gonna happen this soon. So that right there in itself says she's not ready.
Exactly. Yeah. So she's not ready and yep, and it don't matter. They may not ever make it to to moving in together.
But how we know if Cal's not pushing that just to get at Victor, how we know that he's just not pushing the envelope. Yeah, I ain't gonna say he don't care about it. I do think he care about it, but I think why is he pushing it so hard for y'all to move in together? She's spending the night over there. What's the difference? What's the big deal?
Right. Yeah, I don't know why he's pushing it either. I think it is she asked him, was he doing it to make her grandpa mad? I think he is doing it to make Victor
I
mad.
do too.
I think it has something to do with it. Not the only thing, but definitely he wanna ruffle Victor's feathers because that's the only way he can ruffle them.
Right, exactly. So they ain't got nothing else. Yeah, that's the only way.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
he
but he doing too much because it's not that serious, especially when you're seeing each other every day and she spend the night over there. So I don't see what the big rush is.
They could have just moved in the house, in the new house with Jack. That's what they should have done.
Well, he asked her. She didn't
I
want
know.
to.
Yeah, she didn't want to. I don't blame her because she know that would make her grandpa. She said that'll make it matter. And Jackie, I mean, and Cal even said that.
And
So
this ain't making it no better. They getting Adam's house. This ain't making it no better.
they ain't getting that house, honey. Not Victor done told
Adam said
that's
Adam
around.
told him he ain't got nothing to do with that. That's personal. He said you ain't got nothing to do with my personal business now. I'm a money is money.
If you
Yeah.
heard what he said, Victor said, "Stop it or else."
And he walked out the door. He said the peace
Exactly.
and walked out the door. Forever
Walking.
walking
Like
out.
you do.
And
Yeah.
he ain't even trying to Chelsea done talked about it doing that piece on Billy, but he trying to figure out who that man is so he can do it that way so he don't have to do that piece on Billy.
Yeah, but he gonna come up short like everybody else. I don't know why he think he can find something that everybody else been searching for and ain't able to find. That's I don't know why he gonna find it. Good luck, buddy.
But you see Sally trying to stand behind Billy now. What he trying to do for Victor? I said, Lord Sally, you just blind.
Now you gonna work no way because Phyllis over here and she gonna go to Victor because she
Yeah.
want to start a company, which I am so glad that they're giving her a storyline better than that mess what she had. Let go to Victor, get some money, to go to whoever and start doing Daniel's own company, like and Daniel. Daniel, I'm like, oh man, I'm ready to smack.
That could
Lord, y'all want to smack everybody.
do
Daniel, I mean,
what?
I understand that you grieving and all. I get it, the grieving part, I get it, but everything Phyllis trying to do, but you rather go play a good part. If you're gonna get with Tessa. I mean, that's all this is boiling down
It's
to.
coming slowly but surely. You see that day, she don't lay it on his shoulder. Next thing they
Yeah,
would be in the bed. Watch.
Right, but I guess I'm with Daniel. He has a right to grieve, however it is.
right.
If
I
he
got that.
he want to be at home in his room and with the lights off
And play that guitar like you.
and not playing nothing, he has that
Mm-hmm.
to deal with his grief however he wants to deal with it, not how Phyllis want him to deal with it.
Yeah,
And yes, she going to Victor because she gonna do the same thing Audra doing.
Yeah.
He wants something to give him something.
yeah, yeah.
Um, wants him to finance a company, and I hope that works out for her. But I'd still hate that she has to use Billy as collateral damage to do it.
Right.
Exactly. But Bill's gonna get it anyway, regardless you use him or not.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's just stupid.
He gonna hang himself. So ain't nobody
Oh,
got
he always do. He has always said it. Jack didn't
ain't
told him that.
nobody
He has
got to help.
always.
I'm telling you, when they show him and I'm surprised my eyes ain't stuck in the back of my head because I
Understand.
can't help but roll my eyes every time at him and him getting in his own way by trying to get it back at Victor.
I
Leave Victor.
know.
I thought he was gonna do right and say he was gonna get the information from this Dumas guy, give it to Victor, and so Victor can leave him alone. That's
Uh,
what I thought he was gonna do.
uh-uh.
But
No,
Victor told him to stay out of this fight. Stay out of this fight. But
yeah,
Victor,
but go ahead.
no, I want to say Victor did slip up though and let him know that he didn't appear to be wary, but he told him more than he planned to tell him. I think to let him on to think certain things that he's worried about this man trying to figure out who he is and what he's doing. He not in other words, he don't have no idea, no more of an idea of who this man is than anybody else. And this is Victor Newman. So
Right.
Well,
yeah.
Billy gonna wish he had to listen to Sal. She said, "You don't mess with Victor." Billy
And
gonna wish he had to listen to her.
Billy knows that. I mean, he done had took the fall for so
Obviously,
many
he ain't learned his lesson.
trying to go up against Victor, and he ain't won yet. I don't know. I guess it's gonna take him years to realize it, like it took Jack
That's what I'm saying.
to let it go. So I guess he just Jack Jr. at this point.
Of course.
Yeah,
I
but
don't,
Jack trying to move on, but Victor won't let him. He will not. He won't let him move on. He
yeah,
Victor
cannot
in
let him.
everybody's business.
Yes, he is. He is. He all over the place.
He
Going to
is. He makes me tired.
went to went to the Abbott. Went to their company, telling them what to do and how to do. He went there to talk to Cal about that girl. Basically, what he went there for.
yeah, but he ain't gonna come up to my company, and I'm telling you to leave, and you think you can just talk or whatever. Oh no, both of them should have picked up both sides of his little shoulders. His old shoulder.
Yeah, see that?
Marching right on
Why
out
the
there, huh?
shoulder? Why the
Uh-huh.
shoulder?
I would threw
His
him
elbows.
out the door in the hallway on his back. You think
Uh,
he limping now? But he had been limping twice because both legs have been hurt.
Yeah.
No, I'm sick of Victor and his foolishness. Now you ain't gonna come up in here. They make it. This man can't hardly walk, and they make it too bad right now for his age. Now stop it.
Yeah, that he got to leave his legacy. And he just all over the place. Where did he go? He went three places that day.
oh no, he went from
To
stage to
Adam,
stage.
he went to Adam. He went to Jack now. And where else did he go?
He went
He went
somewhere
three.
else. I don't know where else he went, but he making his rounds that day. Vicky getting it in.
He went stage to
Well,
stage to stage.
because I think Carrot, what's her name? Cat,
Claire,
what's her name?
Claire.
Claire.
Uh,
Claire came home to his house. So I think that was the third place because I don't remember him going.
okay, maybe that's what it was. Cause Claire came there and tried to, yeah,
And then
yes,
he
he
went
did,
somewhere. Yeah,
and that's when Victor, you
he
know,
made his rounds. After she left, he made his rounds.
yeah, yeah. If she gonna do what she gonna do, and she not gonna move every cow. So just calm down, just calm down. It's not gonna happen. I don't see it happening either way.
Mm-mm.
I don't see it happening. Did you think and what's her name? Lily gonna want Damien to come and work over there with them, and he thinking about it. I mean, you mean tell me you just gonna up and leave your job and go work with them?
Huh.
Okay.
I said, you done got your nerve to asking somebody to leave their job.
Okay.
For you to prove something to you. Is you crazy?
Yeah, she doing too much. I mean, really?
Yeah,
He had that look. Really? You think I'm gonna leave my job for you? And he didn't say that, but that's that look he had on his face.
he did. But then that fool thinking about it.
And yeah, he
Yeah.
thinking about it. Yeah, she went and talked to Devon. You know, Devon ain't don't agree with nothing. But
I,
I think
If it
he
ain't, and
got
if it ain't
all
none of his, and
over
if it ain't none of his suggestions, he ain't go. He ain't gonna.
the I didn't think he was gonna get on board with it either. But honey, at the end, he seemed like he want to keep you like Lily say, keep your enemies close. So he's on it. But Nate ain't feeling it.
now Nate ain't feeling. He don't want Lily losing his brother using him, but you don't know if he using y'all. You don't know. You know, just because he's sitting there telling, look like he telling the truth, that don't mean he might have a poker face like Ted. For all we know,
Uh
we don't know if he telling the truth.
Exactly.
And that's if that really is your brother.
Yeah, yeah. If that really is your brother, cause we don't. And Holden, he trying to get a job to Holden ain't trying to. He want it, but he's kind of skeptical.
Yeah, because would you be skeptical? I would be skeptical too if I ain't never met somebody.
Exactly. And you don't know what to expect of. And now he talking about he gonna try to meet with Lily. Now if he meet with Lily, it's got to be somebody which I know is somebody that we know that's been on the picture before, or somebody on there now, or somebody that's back in the past. But because if he's willing to meet with Lily, then I don't know. I wonder if it's uh what's her daddy's name? What's his real daddy's name?
Neil.
Not Neil.
There's a he did.
Oh, they said he
What's his
met.
name?
Oh Lordy, what's his name?
What's his name? That Malcolm. Malcolm.
Yeah.
That's Malcolm. Yeah.
But Malcolm ain't never been a businessman though.
No, he never had, but you never know
He
how
tried
they
with
throw a
Neil.
twist in things. Yeah, he was a photographer. He was
Yeah, he
a
tried with Neil
cameraman,
though. He tried.
photographer. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, but I don't know. Like you say, if it's tougher, because I don't see this man just don't being hidden all this time, and all of a sudden you okay to meet with Lily. So what's up? What's up with that?
Right. That's if he shows up. I don't believe it.
I don't either. I don't
Shows
either.
up. Because Malcolm, and when he was back doing photography, because remember, Victor said when he first started his business, he knew about Demar. So that's
Mhm.
been years.
Right. Yeah. 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 So.
That's why it's weird that even though it's weird that it would even be Tucker from
Mhm.
that far back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Lord knows, I can't think of who. And like I said, it's gonna be somebody. We're gonna be like, you got to be kidding me.
That's why I said.
Mhm.
But I But if it was like when he first started his business, meaning when he first came on the soap opera,
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't figure it out. I honestly and truly can't.
Yeah, 'cause the only thing I can remember about Victor when he first came, when he had Michael Scott in that dungeon when he was having that affair with Julia with his wife.
Hmm.
The one that that's my remembrance of Victor when he first come on there. But I don't know because it was Victor. You got Catherine, the Goodies people. We know she's not coming back. Uh, see who else? Then you got Jill and her family.
Hmm.
Uh, Victor didn't really have any family. Well, he did have a brother. He got a brother. Um, I have no clue who it could be. I
I
mean,
don't know either. I've been thinking too. I have no clue.
if Diane is on there. I mean, it ain't her.
Yeah, I don't
Uh,
They ain't
think.
giving us no clues or nothing.
Siri, didn't you say you think it could be Drew? But
Yeah.
I don't see. Drew was a model, so I don't see why.
uh,
And I don't think she would want to take up with Victor.
yeah.
And I don't.
But she ain't scared though.
No, she took, she up there with Victor though. She would tell her mind.
Oh yeah,
It has to be one of Victor's enemies back in the day, enemies, but I don't. But they never said this man's name or whatever. This is the first time it came up. This particular name. This I don't remember nobody saying that name back in the day. You know.
hmm.
But who knows? I guess we'll find out eventually.
Yeah.
Cause you had a lot of back in the day. There was a lot of black people on there. I can't think of all of them names. The Mission Impossible man's son, he was on there. He played on it back in the day. The man that played the Mission Impossible. The guy that played on the Rock, him. No, not him. Yeah, it was him. Rock's brother.
His brother played on there.
Yeah, he played on the one that played Rock's brother. The guy that played in Mission Impossible, the black guy.
Hmm.
That was his son. He played on Young and Restless back in the day.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I just can't think of nobody right now. Off the top of my head, I cannot think of
Uh-uh. It's
anybody that.
somebody we like you said, we least expect.
Hmm.
How long they gonna ride this out for us? They gonna run us crazy.
They're
Oh,
gonna ride just as long as they're gonna ride that mess out with Tessa and Meyer.
mm.
Just
I'm
get
about
on
to
with it
have they,
already.
Yes, Lord have mercy. Tell her.
Yeah, get on with it already. Come on now, we already know. She already know you done something while you was out of town. She even said it.
why you sitting up there crying?
I mean, go ahead and tell her, cause if you ain't want if you leaving early in the morning and coming home late at night, and you don't want to sleep with your wife, then you ought to know. Yeah, you done. What did you do? Just what did you do? I just asked her point blank, who did you sleep with? Cause she done done it to you before.
Who
Oh,
did you sleep
well,
with?
but she didn't go through with it.
Well, maybe she didn't, but we're gonna find out. But then again, if she don't soon tell her, what's gonna happen is if she didn't do nothing, she pushing her away, and her and Daniel end up together, in the bed
Yeah,
or whatever. It's
that's
gonna
how it's
happen. Then
gonna
it's gonna
be.
be too late
Oh
because
yeah.
you gonna be the one to mess it up.
Oh no, she didn't went all the way this time.
Then she gonna pop up pregnant. Then Tess gonna say it ain't mine.
Yeah, right. We know that.
Then Daniel gonna be up there. There you go. Tess and Daniel have a baby.
Mm-mm.
And they just threw Lucy away. Then they talk about it, but they
They
don't even
did,
say
boy.
it
They
no
they
more.
sent her off.
Right. They should have just said they sent her back over there with Danny or something since you just stopped showing her. That's crazy.
They just stopped showing it. That's what they
They'll get,
did.
they'll stop showing somebody in a minute,
They
honey.
sure will. They will in a minute. Just take them right out after right out the storyline. Out the story. And you see Nick play that trick on Victoria. He had me convinced. He was sure he got married.
Girl, he had Sherry convinced.
Yeah, had me convinced. Then I said, okay, now I know this ain't right.
I said, Sherry, did you not really?
Yeah, I thought about it. I know this ain't right.
I said,
He played it. He played that part. I'm about to give him
Oh
a
yes,
ring
he
for
did.
that.
Yeah, he had Sharon convinced.
That.
Not Sharon, I mean Victoria convinced.
I wasn't at all. I already knew he was playing her. He tired of her butting in, thinking she know what's going on with his relationship with Sharon. And he got her good.
He sure
And
did.
She won't butt his relationship no more.
Mhm.
And it's cold. Then they took him to the hot doctor and ain't showed him no more.
They
What?
done wrote him off. Should be,
Yeah,
did he die?
he was wrong. No, he ain't dead. But she just
It-
said they gave some. What she say? They gave. I don't know what she told me.
they did some tests, and he's quarantining until he get the results. And I think those results are gonna be more than COVID or and flu or whatever. So I don't think it's gonna be good diagnosis.
No, I don't think it is either.
To
Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be, but they should. They go. It's not gonna be good, whatever it is.
Is his contract running out?
probably.
Oh,
Probably.
good.
I don't know why you're on there anyway. So
Exactly. I don't know why you're on there anyway.
He was homeless.
He done played his part. Yeah, he don't never show where he lived at. They always show where he always at Victoria's house. And I, in for the
That a
world,
hotel.
in for the world of me, why come Victoria didn't get that house at Adam? You got all these chaps. Why you didn't get that house? I'm trying to understand why she didn't. I know he didn't offer it to her. Maybe she didn't want it. I don't know.
look, they said, honey, that house come with strings. They ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
I don't blame her. I was surprised Adam took it, but I don't blame
Nick
Nick
said he
or her.
want.
They
Nick
know
said.
ain't no way. But I tell you, that little house she stay in, I would love for them to go to show us on upstairs how many rooms is up there.
But I'm talking about either that or she need to get another replica of her house what old Jordan burnt down. I'm surprised that they didn't rebuild.
Yeah,
Father knows best house what Billy got her.
exactly. Yep, she don't. They didn't pay the mortgage on that one.
So,
They
I
couldn't
guess
pay their
yeah,
rent.
what it is, they downsizing. What it is, the money paying these people, they downsizing. So we got to get rid of this stage. We got to get rid of that stage. We're doing too much. So that's just
Mm.
minimize it. Victor put everybody on Victor's compound except for Nick. I don't know what. Now I guess Nick still got his house. Yeah.
He say he do, but I don't know. But we don't see him staying. He be at Sharon's. If anything, they show him at Sharon's. They show him at his mama's. They show him at the coffee house.
That's
So
it.
I don't know if he paid his rent either. So
Yeah.
time will tell because they ain't showed that house, and that was a nice little house.
Oh yeah, that's a nice little
Oh,
house. They
yeah.
ain't showed
Yeah.
that. I think the last time they showed that house was when Chelsea was with him after Phyllis that second time, or Phyllis before Chelsea. Oh, he done been with Phyllis back and forth, but Phyllis never did move in. But I think Chelsea moved in, didn't she?
Yeah.
Moved
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I think that was the last time they stopped showing it. Then this little boy, this Christian, when are they gonna bring him out of hiding?
He gonna be married and everything when they bring him back.
I wouldn't doubt it. Have kids and everything, but they ain't showing him. They talk about it, but they're not showing him. That's gonna be a mess too when he grow up and find out that Adam is his father. Then Johnny uh what's the little boy named Chelsea and Billy's son, not Billy, Chelsea and Adam's son. Him, they find out they got another brother. That's another mess waiting to happen because it's gonna come out.
Oh yeah, he ain't kin to Katie. His Johnny and
That's right, because he's Adam's son. You're right. That's right. He'll be. What's that boy? I can't think of his son's name.
and what's it and Chelsea's son. I can't think of his name.
I
Little
can't think of the crazy boy name either.
Don't call him crazy.
look, I say little demon child.
The ODCD or whatever
Yeah,
that
OCD,
Yeah,
yeah.
that little
Uh-huh.
he played
Yeah,
that part, but he instigated them getting. He did all that for them to get together. Because I still am not convinced that that he really has OCD.
Now you know he happy now. They ain't saying about no OCD no
And
more.
they sure don't. He happy now, even with them
Yeah,
light switches. Them light
his,
switches gotta be down.
his life is right now.
Oh
and-
yeah.
yeah,
Everything's all good in the neighborhood now.
yep,
And,
everything clean.
yeah, and they don't even show Mickey at the chancel. They stopped showing that too. So oh well. I'm trying to think of what else we haven't covered for that's a lot went on last week though, especially with Lily and them and that. But anything else I want to add before we move on?
I think we covered everything.
I think we did. Yeah, I
So
think
it's what 24 hours. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to end it here.
Yeah, I think we done covered everything on that.
All right. So until tomorrow, we're gonna see how fast Phyllis trots over there to Victor. Is she gonna get on the bus, or car, or horse? But she on her way to go